My little gingerbread baker is a clever combination of clear stamps and cutting dies. So we give you the most essential pieces, and again, if instead of opening the seal at the back, and here you can see more ideas on the back, but instead of opening the flap down here, I'd suggest you cut across the top, and then you can slide things in and out, and you'll see that you have one layer here with your clear stamps, and you have another layer with the dies, and you can get all of these off of the taped layer. And I would suggest you throw that away because you don't want things getting stuck to it later. Okay, so now you have all of these pieces, and you can create very quickly some very fun combinations. So here you can see I've die cut different colors of brown or beige papers. You can do a little bit of coloring on the edges with a brown ink pad and your Dreamweaver stencil brush. That will give you a quick, edging of just a little bit of shading around the edges. And in some other cases I did my color pencils all the way across. And you have the little apron, and this is just the die, but you can see it creates the little impressions for the pocket and the stitching, and you've got the little mixing bowl, and you can do some fun things with that. And here's the little chef's hat, and then the face is the clear stamp, so you can see to position it exactly where you want it to fit on your little gingerbread. And then you can make good use of printed papers. You've got these really nice little border patterns, which if you just stamp them in red, you can create some really nice little background patterns. And then look how fun, if the little apron is done out of printed papers, you get a real cute little gingerbread dress. So there's some fun ideas, and you can layer them up with your sticky squares to create a 3D effect. On this one, I folded back the one little arm, and that holds the little mixing bowl quite nicely. As you can see, I did on a couple of them. Then I discovered I could make paper doll clothes for my little gingerbread, or I could make them just to be my little boy and girl dolls, but with the little face. You can have a lot of fun just with your printed papers, and you could do baby announcements. But now look how much fun. If you punch out the whole piece out of some printed papers, like here's a fun one, and then you begin to cut away. I just did some, curved cuts here, and now I've got little pants and I got a little hat, and you can just see all the fun you can do with that by what you cut away. So here we'll go with another little outfit where I just cut away, and maybe I need to cut away a little bit more up there so that he's not just peeking out. But any cut across the top there, this will look like a turtleneck where he's just hidden in there. So have some fun with that. And then if you really want to create a little wintry snowsuit, I found that I had to find about a 1-inch circle die to cut out a space that worked for the little face. So you can punch it out of the main piece, or you could do an extra piece on the top that was part of the Build a Wreath set, and create lots of fun little patterns. On this one I created a little shirt, and then just by what I cut away, and then I decided I wanted to make him into a pop-up, and there's a couple of options. With your simple pop-up, you could have him just standing and put whatever little outfit you wanted on him. But also, I think it's kind of fun with this one, I folded him at about the waist, and now I can put him onto my pop-up card to where he's going to sit right there and pop up beautifully. If you're baking for Christmas goodies, you can create a beautiful little tag and make a little baked by kind of little tag or identification at the top for your yummy cookies or Christmas treats. And it finishes it off really nice in these cute little jars. So there's lots of fun ideas that you can do with the gingerbread baker.